Fala, meus amigos, vamos aqui assistir a live do gameplay de demonstração do senhor Aonuma, né? Primeiros detalhes aí, mais detalhes, né? Mais detalhes de Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, vai chegar aí dia 12 de maio. Can't wait. Então, vambora, hein? Simbora! Vou soltar o play. Me avisem sobre o som. Valeu!
Hello everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of The Legend of Zelda.
Fala, Numa!
First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Completo,
Thank you
completo.
very much for waiting. Many of you are looking
Tá
forward
completo,
to
galera.
this
Não tem,
game,
não adia mais.
and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and
Brief
show you what
glimpse.
it's like.
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Não mostrar nada.
Okay? Let's
Simbora.
begin.
Ele tá com
Here we
o
are in the land of
OLED,
Hyrule.
né? O Joy-Con do OLED.
Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore.
Caraca, não mudaram nada da UI,
It's not
gente.
just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
A UI tá
If we
igual.
talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
É, cadê?
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Sky Island. Ah, tá. Beleza.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
Isso. Vai, mostra aí como é que sobe.
If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky.
Ah, é
Do you see
assim?
it?
Ó, tem um
I
negocinho
wonder
verde
what
aqui,
that
hein?
is. Let's head over to it.
Tem um negocinho verde aqui. Será que um shrine vai ser assim?
We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Bom, vai ter escalada, né? Cara, a UI tá igual, né? Acho que mudaram...
Okay,
Mudou um
let's
negocinho
use
de
one of
leve
Link's
aqui.
new abilities.
O que é esse L
If you
aqui?
do this on the rock that just fell, look,
Nova
it started
habilidade.
rising.
Mostrar...
This
Isso já
power is
mostraram no
known as
trailer, né?
recall, which rewinds an object's movement.
Recall.
Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands.
Caraca.
Let's use the paraglider to reach
Tá aí?
them. There are a few other Sky
Meu
Islands
Deus
floating
do
here
céu.
too.
Eu vou ficar me tacando. Vou ficar me tacando.
I made it. There are lots of
Caraca,
ways to
já
reach the
lançou
Sky
dragão.
Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here.
Olha o
You
mapa.
won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
Caraca, botaram isso aqui, né? 0445. As coordenadas aqui. Isso aqui é novo. O resto aqui tá
There's a
tudo
branch on the
igual.
ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
Sim,
Let's
claro.
continue. Oh, something's
Gravetinho.
there.
Eita,
This
bicho
is
novo,
a
hein?
brand new enemy called a construct. We'll
Construct.
fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah,
badly
the branch
damaged.
broke. Not
Quebrou.
good, not good.
Já
Get another
mostrou.
branch and we defeated it.
Já mostrou que vai quebrar, né? As armas. Isso aí vai continuar a
Moving
mesma
on.
coisa. Zonai Charge.
We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far.
Nossa.
Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here,
Ah.
and do this, look, we can stick them together. We
Que
created a
isso?
makeshift hammer. This is called fuse.
Fios,
You can stick objects
caraca!
together
Irado,
and
irado,
do
irado.
weapons
Isso é
with
irado, hein?
various effects.
Nossa,
Let's
isso é
take on
maneiro.
another construct with this fused weapon. We're dealing with two of them at once.
Imagina as possibilidades, galera.
Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved.
Caraca, que irado. Que maneiro.
Branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can
Mil
do all sorts of
possibilidades.
things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example.
Tá, mas aí você...
If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork,
Ah.
we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
Que é isso, cara?
With
Moleque!
this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
É o L aqui? É isso aqui? É o L?
You can
é isso que
also
tá
fuse
apertando?
arrows with materials in your inventory. For
Arrows também?
instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
Que? Ah, não, gente. Pra poder botar uma
Fuse
carne.
an ice elemental material to an arrow, and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Que irado. Meu irmão,
Very useful.
meu irmão.
In
1000
addition,
possibilidades.
let's see.
Amei,
There's a
amei.
bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely
Ah, ele
land.
vai mostrar no trailer que apareceu aquela...
So, at
ela
times like
seguindo.
these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow
Ah,
and
tá.
it honed in on the
Caraca!
target.
Agora eu entendi.
Let's try this on another bird. I'll just fire in that general direction.
Tuf.
It's very simple. Depending on what you stick
Que
together,
irado,
the fuse
mano.
ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Cara, ele vai perder muito tempo querendo
I fused a mushroom to my shield.
escudo de mushroom.
Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this.
Vai bater e vai puf.
I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack!
Sneak Strike, ainda vai ter Sneak Strike. Ah, é
Even if you
muito bom,
struggle with
cara.
combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me
Nossa.
demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of
Eu vou
course,
tirar
there
aqui a minha
isn't anything
câmera
that
pra vocês
resembles a
verem
boat
o
around here.
mapa.
So,
O
we'll
mapa tem as
lift up
coordenadas
this
aqui, ó.
log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log.
Eita! Aí vai mostrar.
It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand.
Ultra Hand. Aqui, ó.
Even though the logs are
É diferente
currently
aqui, ó.
attached,
É uma mão.
they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
Gente, sério?
You can always attach things or detach them like this.
Se eu botar minha câmera na esquerda, vai ficar com esse... Tá escrito aqui Ultra Hand.
Now,
Aqui.
if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat.
Nossa.
However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward.
Deixa eu botar aqui.
There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind.
Bateria? Que
Looks
bateria é
like
essa
we
aí?
found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Gente,
We'll attach another one.
sério.
This should make the boat well balanced.
Usuário comum zera o jogo em 500 horas por ficar montando
Okay,
1000
they're
coisas.
attached.
Ah,
All right,
mano.
let's try moving the boat.
Tem bateria.
It's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans.
Muito bom, gente.
Since we
Sério.
added two fans,
Que
we
irado.
should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side.
E o Link vai poder mergulhar na água?
In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine.
É.
Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
Que? Que irado,
There are even
mano.
more new abilities.
Como é que aumenta a bateria da
Take this
parada?
building over here. Okay, watch this. Look,
Eita!
I passed right through the ceiling.
Tinha um negócio verde ali, né?
This new ability is called Ascend.
Ascend.
If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through
Ah! Com qualquer ceiling,
to the floor above you.
qualquer teto, tu entra.
There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
Que isso!
For example, this
Vai-
place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here,
Cara, muito maneiro essas habilidades.
come on, keep going.
Que isso!
We emerged at the top of the
Que
hill.
isso!
In the
Tá
previous
frio.
game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another
Caraca.
example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon.
Sim.
Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game.
Ah, tá. Ele fica mudando as habilidades
It blew me
aqui.
away with wind.
No L aqui, ó.
Looks
O
like
L
it's
é a
got some sort of
habilidade.
fan. Ah! I got pushed off!
Eita! E aí?
Oh well, let's just return to the surface.
Ah, tá.
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this.
O R
It
acelera,
feels so
ó.
good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land.
Nossa.
You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up. Like this.
Caraca!
Let's dive into this river.
Vai poder mergulhar na água?
And we're back on the
Ah, tá,
surface.
não.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Ai, meu Deus do céu!
What did you
Esse
think?
jogo.
Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too.
Sim.
In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it.
Unfamiliar Hyrule.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Acabou. Ai, meu Deus do céu, gente. Meu Deus do céu, gente. Ah! Já tomei um spoiler ali do Thunder. Olha o que vai vir aí. Confirmado! Meu Deus do céu, que delícia esse OLED, cara. Isso aí vai vir que nem água. Nossa senhora, gente. E agora, como é que faz? Como é que faz? Taca dinheiro na tela assim? Toma! Ai, cara. Tá muito lindo esse dourado. Perfeito, perfeito. Perfeito. Ué? 28 de abril. Vai ter um pro controle! Vai ter um pro controle! É óbvio que eu vou comprar. Mas é óbvio. É óbvio. É óbvio. É óbvio. Não vem com o jogo, nunca vem com o jogo. As edições especiais nunca vem com o jogo, cara. 28 de abril. Caraca! Caraca, cara. Tá muito lindo. Tá muito lindo. Eu não posso gastar. Eu não posso gastar. Cara, Pro Controller. Nem acredito. Me dá esse Pro Controller. Me dá. Quero. Agora. Agora, podia ser dourado, né? Podia ser alguma parte aqui dourada, né? Porque esse branco aqui com preto ficou meio Não precisava ser branco aqui, né? É pra vir com o OLED. Pra você ter o OLED aí e ficar bonito, né? Com dock branco. Perfeito. É isso, gente. Meus amigos, muito obrigado por ter assistido. Amei o gameplay, amei as novas habilidades. E é aquilo, né? Eles não estão mostrando nada de história. Não tão, quer dizer, mostraram um pouquinho de história. Vão continuar nessa de mostrar um tiquinho ali, um tiquinho aqui. Não adianta, né? Eles vão ficar nessa. Deixa eu voltar aqui minha câmera. Tá lindo, né? Eu adorei as habilidades novas. Eu acho que a coisa de combinação de arma vai ser infinitas possibilidades. O que a gente vai ver de gente montando coisas assim totalmente aleatórias. Será que vai dar pra juntar 3 objetos? Será que né, ao longo do jogo você vai poder adicionar mais coisas? Isso de montar os carros perfeito. Gente, esse jogo vai ser incrível. Sério, não consigo esperar. Eu acho que um único comentário, assim, que deu pra ver que a parte de cima, né, o céu e as Sky Islands, parece que tem pouca coisa lá em cima, né? Parece. Mas, enfim, vamos ver aí o que o jogo tem a oferecer. O Anuma falou que tem várias coisas diferentes em Hyrule. Vamos ver também o que tem de diferente, né? Mas, não sei. Tô meio atencioso aí pra parte de baixo. Né? Pra Hyrule mesmo. Bom, é isso, galera. Até a próxima e valeu. Aquele ABS. Fui!